the story. First, we should know what is history. Already you know that history is something about the past events or happenings. Today, we are going to hear a story about Sivaji. Once upon a time, hundreds of years ago, nearly 400 to 500 years ago, a son was born to Shaji Bhonsle and Jigarbai Bhonsle. So the parents lovingly named the child as Shiva after the goddess of fort Shiva. So when the child Shivaji was born, he was a slave to the foreign invaders. So he was born as a slave child. So during that time, his father Shaji Bhonsle was a high-ranking official in Bijapur Sultanate. Because of that reason, the child and the mother had to live in Pune with the guardian Dadaji Gondadel. So when Sivaji was growing as a child, he was brave enough to learn archery, horse riding and martial arts. So you may ask, what is archery? Archery is the art of handling bow and arrow. Then horse riding you know. Then what is martial arts? Martial arts is the art of fighting in a battle or battlefield. So when he was growing as a child, he was deeply disturbed by the cruel acts of the Mughal emperors. What is cruel acts? Unkind acts. Unkind acts of the Mughal emperors. So he wanted to save the people from the cruel acts. So this thought was the seed of the Maratha Empire. So when he was growing, he used to listen to the stories of the epics Ramayana and Mahabharata from his mother, which created a deep influence on him. So there are so many things about Shivaji. Today we can see about the guerrilla warfare tactics. You may ask, what is guerrilla warfare tactics? So it is a tactic which is used in the warfield. So we must know how Sivaji learned that practice. So when he was a child, he used to roam in and around the cities. So at that time, he knows about the geography of this land. He knew about the rivers, mountains and everything, hills, where is the hill, where is the mountain, where is the... So he knows all the geography of this land. So he used that knowledge and guided the soldiers in the warfield. So when the opponent attacks, Sivaji is known for many things. So today let us know about the guerrilla warfare tactics. You may ask, what is guerrilla warfare? So in those days, a king has to establish his might. Might means strength or valor. He has to prove his might by occupying as many forts as possible. So King Sivaji decided that all the forts has to be occupied without shedding much blood. So what he did was, he used his knowledge. He used his knowledge to build the guerrilla warfare. So what he did during his childhood was, he used to go and see, he used to roam in and around the city. So he knew about all the places, hills, rivers, mountains, oceans, everything he knew. So he gained the knowledge. With the knowledge, he guided the soldiers in the warfield to attack the opponent from all the surroundings. So he used to attack the opponent from all the sides. So with no other option, the enemy has to accept his defeat. So accept his defeat without shedding any blood. So this was the tactic used by the King Sivaji. So Sivaji was a very kind-hearted person and a brave person. So during that time, he decided that he has to strengthen the naval port, because he had so many ports near the seas. So he built the naval port with 700 ships. Okay. Slowly he started to build his empire, and he was crowned as Chhatrapati Shivaji of geography to build guerrilla warfare tactic. The second thing, the stories he learned from his mother taught him how to be kind, secular and merciful to the people. So this is such a wonderful story, and